Welcome everybody. My name is Bernhard Rümpfel. I'm an application engineer and trainer at Softing Automotive. Today I would like to talk about the challenges of proximity diagnostics, where we are located right next to the vehicle, the concept and benefits of remote diagnostics, including our product Softing DTS Monaco, and the extension Parallel Remote Diagnostics. First, what are typical diagnostic tasks in development? The engineers are interested in ECU identification data, like supplier ID, like boot software version and hardware part number. Furthermore, the error memory readout is important, including diagnostic trouble codes and the related environment data. The engineers can activate or deactivate certain features inside an electronic control unit with variant coding. One example is the daytime running light. Also, actuators can be tested with special services. One example is starting and stopping the fuel pump. Another aspect is the recording of measurement values and software updates via flash programming. Normally, these diagnostic tasks can be handled with a traditional diagnostic setup, including a cable. We have our tester, we have the vehicle, and in between, the so-called Vehicle Communication Interface, VCI, which is connected via a cable. We also call this diagnostic setup proximity diagnostics because we have to be located right next to the vehicle. But there are challenges in modern vehicle development which require a new diagnostic setup. We have globally distributed teams on different continents, in different time zones, so it's not always possible to be located right next to the vehicle. And then the number of test vehicles or test benches is limited, so we are talking about rare devices under test. There are also repeating diagnostic tasks which are time consuming, and let's also take into account the travel costs. Here the question is, which diagnostic setup can cope with these challenges? The solution is a development tester with remote capability. Remote means that the tester can be far away from the vehicle. Our product, Softing DTS Monaco, is optimized for remote use cases. Here we see the setup for remote diagnostics. On the left-hand side we have Softing DTS Monaco, and the vehicle is equipped with our smart VCI Winning 2000. Instead of a cable, we have a network connection. DTS Monaco and Winning 2000 are both remote capable, which enables the following use cases. We can support colleagues at distant locations without traveling. We have access to the device under test from our home office. And when there is a mobile network connection, we can even pull data during a test drive. There are some technical challenges to realize remote diagnostics. We have to take into account that the bandwidth is exposed to fluctuations. It's not always the same, and we have a similar scenario for latencies. Since we have a wireless connection to the vehicle, security issues are more and more important. Here the question is, how can we handle these three aspects? Well, the technical realization in more detail looks like this. When it comes to remote diagnostics, Winning 2000 has a diagnostic system integrated on the device. So that means the tester just triggers a diagnostic task, and then the diagnostic data is processed on Winning 2000, which also provides the result. This helps us to compensate fluctuations of bandwidth and latencies. What about security issues? Well, we can install a virtual private network client on our laptop which gives us a secure and encrypted network connection. Now let's extend our horizon. We already know the concept of remote diagnostics, and the next step is parallel remote diagnostics. In this scenario, not just one vehicle has a network connection, but several vehicles have this network connection. And each vehicle is equipped again with Winning 2000. Here the use case is fleet state management, which gives us the status of all vehicles after a road test. When it comes to parallel remote diagnostics, our product, Softing DTS Monaco, provides the so-called multi-test feature. Here we can start 8 vehicle tests in parallel at the same time. As a result, we get identification data, coding information, and the diagnostic trouble codes. Let's focus on the customer benefits when Softing DTS Monaco accesses Winning 2000 remotely. We have lower costs because we don't have to travel. We can save time because several vehicles can be tested in parallel. And altogether, we have better quality on customer side. Now, it's time to demonstrate remote diagnostics. Therefore, I have prepared a setup including 2 bobby cars, Ernie and Bert. Both bobby cars are equipped with Winning 2000. DTS Monaco and both Winning 2000 devices have a network connection. So let's see our products in action. What we see here is the DTS9 start page that provides a flyout for the connections. PC connections show traditional diagnostic communication via cable or Wi-Fi. Here we see the available smart remote connections, the bobby cars Ernie and Bert. Let's connect to Ernie by double-click. Let's open the workspace of our example project. Please be aware that the example project is stored on the Winning 2000, which is connected to the bobby car Ernie. The workspace provides the diagnostic function Remote Quick Test. We can check the diagnostic trouble codes of the engine control module in detail. The results of the Remote Quick Test can be saved in a report file. Up next is parallel remote diagnostics. We're going to connect to the bobby cars Ernie and Bert at the same time. In order to handle parallel remote diagnostics, Softing DTS Monaco provides the multitest client. Each bobby car is equipped with Winning 2000 that stores a separate example project. We can add these projects to our multi-session. Our multitest client creates a tab for each remote connection. We can read out the identification values of Ernie and Bert at the same time. Additionally, we can read out the coding information of both bobby cars. Alternatively, we can get all vehicle data at just one click on the quick test. What we see here are the diagnostic trouble codes. The multi-test results can be stored in report files. Let's summarize our findings. We talked about the challenges of modern vehicle development, including globally distributed teams, repeating diagnostic tasks, and also travel costs. The solution is a development tester with remote capability. Instead of a cable, we have a network connection, and we also need a remote capable VCI. The realization is our product Softing DTS Monaco in combination with Winning 2000. The remote use cases are support for colleagues at distant locations, access to the device under test from our home office, and the possibility to pull data even during a test drive. If you're interested in remote diagnostics, check out our website, leave a comment below, or contact me directly. My name is Bernhard Rümpfel, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video.